Hello, good morning. How are we all today? It's midweek. Hello, Ruby. Hello, Isla. Hello, Ronan. Hello, Ollie. Good to see you all. Today we are looking at the letter E. Look at the capital. It looks completely different, doesn't it, to the lowercase? If you look along those letters, which ones look like the lowercase, the capital letter, and which ones don't? So K looks the same but bigger. Y looks different. R looks different. B is different. W is the same but bigger. And E is different. Interesting, isn't it? So just be aware of that if you're doing capital letters. But the letter E, the sound is E. So we have E and E. Before we get on to that, though, let's have a quick check-in. How's everyone feeling this morning? I'm feeling a bit groggy today. I think it's a rainy day, so I haven't got the sunshine as usual. So I'm feeling a little bit groggier than usual, but I'm sure I will be better a bit later. How are you all feeling? It's good to check in with yourself before you're learning, because if you have, say, maths, if you're not that good at maths, then when you're anxious, your maths gets worse. If you're not that good at spelling, then when you're spelling, your spelling gets worse. If you're disorganized, then you're more disorganized when you're feeling anxious and stressed. So it's good. Ronan's okay. Ollie's good. Isla's good. That's excellent. So just check in with how you're feeling each day. I just noticed some of my hair's gone all... See, that's probably linked to my grogginess this morning. I haven't brushed it properly. Just be aware of how you're feeling. So that's our check-in. Let's do our quick retrieval, which was yesterday, the letter W. W. Okay. And if you're handwriting W, you go up and you go down. So you go down and up and down and up. Okay, if you're joining, same thing, but you join on the line. So you go up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that's your W, and your capital is the full line, and your lowercase is the lower line. So that's a quick retrieval. Can anybody remember the sign for the British Sign Language? Morning, Flory. The sign, can anybody remember for W, for W? It's like this. You put your two hands together and you make a W, and you can see the sort of makes the shape of the W. Okay, so that's the sign for W yesterday. Let's do our spelling quiz. Okay, we've got 5 that we learnt yesterday and then 5 shuffled up. Okay, so what have I just done with my pen? Number 1 is here. You are here with me today. Here. That's not the sound here with an ear. It's the here as in the direction, the place. Here. So that's number 1. Number 2. What? These are all very common words. I'm doing these 5 plus the 5 difficult ones you learnt yesterday. So what? What do we want to do today? Or what are we doing today? We're doing the letter E. What? Number 2, they. They are going to the shops. They. Should write number 3 on here. Number 4 is how. How are you going to go to the shops? Are you going to cycle or are you going to walk? How. And number 5, she. She is going to the shops. She. Okay, let's do the other 5 that we did yesterday. So these are quite harder, I'd say. So number 6. Number 6 is through. I go through the door. Not as in I throw a ball or I threw the ball. That's a different spelling. This is I go through the door. Number 7, people. There are many people in the world. People. Number 8. Okay, this is our number work. So it's from the number 4, remember? And it's 14. Okay, I'm actually going to write the number there. How do you write the word 14? Okay, and number 9, February. Remember, it's got a secret R in it. February. Can you remember where the secret R goes? These are all red word spellings, so they're difficult spellings, and they don't always meet the phonic patterns. That's why they're red words. So that's why we just have to remember these, or certainly remember the difficult bits in them. So number 10, 4. Okay, so again, it's the number 4. And remember, I've done this on purpose, and we've got 2 more numbers today when at the end of the lesson. So 4 is the root word, and then teen is the suffix, 14. Okay, so write the word for, and then you can write the word for here plus the suffix teen. Okay, hello Stephen, good to see you. Okay, shall I quickly run through them, and maybe Stephen can catch up because he's just joined us. Okay, number 1, here. I am here today. Number 2, what? What are you planning to do today? What? Number 3, they. They are going to the shops. They. Number 4, how. How are you going to the shops? By bike or by car? How? Number 5, she. She is going to the shops. She. Number 6, through. I go through the looking glass with Alice in Wonderland. Number 7, people. There are many people in the world. Number 8, 14. Okay, you write the word 14. Number 9, February with a secret R. And number 10, 4. The number 4. So you can write the word for, and then which is the root word, and then add a suffix for 14. Okay, just if you've just joined us, but a reminder for everybody, when you're marking your spellings, don't give up. Don't just cross the whole word out. Mark for success. So the first word we did was here. So it's H-E-R-E. Okay, if you've written here, so say here, okay, then I'm not going to cross that whole word out because actually I've got a few letters right. So I'm going to tick H and I'm going to tick E. Okay, and then I'm going to think about, oh, well, if I put an R in there, then that one would be right too. And then this is just the bit that I've got to think about why I haven't done that. Okay, so don't remember to mark for success. Tick and fix your spellings. Okay, number 2 is what. Okay, W-H-A-T. What. And that's the tricky bit there, because that's an A instead of an O. Number 3 is they. T-H-E-Y. So it's the A. Number 4 is how. H-O-W. How. Number 5, she. S-H-E-Sh-E. Number 6, these are the hard ones that we did yesterday. The 5 that, what I do is give you 5 each day and you try and remember them for the next day. And then these 5 are shuffled up from the last 19 lessons. Okay, number 6. I'm sorry about that banging. Number 6, through. So it's T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Through. That's a really hard one, isn't it? The through you might know is where you throw a ball, and this is much easier. This isn't a red word because you can phonetically spell that one. So it's through. But we're doing this one where you go through a door. So they sound the same, but they mean different things and they're spelt differently. Number 7, people. So P-E-O-P-L-E. People. Number 8, running out of space here, aren't I? I'm just going to move down a bit. Number 8 was this one, 14. So the root word is for, F-O-U-R. And then the suffix is teen, T-E-N. And you can remember that one for when we do our E's today. Number 9 is February. Okay, where's that silent R? Here. So it's February. That's why it's so difficult. So it's that is the tricky bit there. Okay, and finally, number 10, bit of a hopefully easier one because you already know 14. So it's for number 4. Okay, and that's your root word with your suffix teen. Okay, how'd you do? Remember, count up the letters you got right. You don't have to do the words. But Ollie got 10 out of 10, so good stuff. Okay, but think about the letters you got right and then fix the ones you didn't. Okay, don't just cross out the whole word. There's no point in doing a spelling quiz like that. Okay, right. 9 out of 10 for Isla. Well done. 10 out of 10 for Stephen. That's good stuff. You're all getting really good at this. Okay, so today we're going to do this letter, E, E, and E. Okay, the sound though can also be E. So you've got E and E. That's the letter and the sound that we're looking at today. Where shall we start? Well, I think it would be good to start with writing it and then signing it, and then we'll do some words and some sentences. So here's your line. Okay, remember the capital, here's your full line, and this is like this sort of invisible halfway line. So your capital goes all the way, fills up the whole line. Okay, and it's like half a box and then a line there. So that's your capital E. Your printed E, i.e. not joined up, is you start here and you go round. Okay, you start here and go round. And if you're joined is quite tricky. So I'd have a good old practice with the joined one and decide. I'm still slightly undecided how I write it. It depends often on the letter beforehand that I'm joining up. But you would still start on the line and you go round. Okay, that looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Because you're all watching me. Okay, but have a go at that. You can do it from the line. But if what I was talking about with joining up, so say if I was doing I, okay, but then keep, can you see that down there? Keep. It's sort of a little bit easier to join up like that. So just have a practice. It's quite a fun one though. It's very swirly. Okay, so we had the C and cousins, which were the curly ones. And then we had the I and the L and the T and the J, which were the sort of up and downy ones. And then an E is a swirly one. Now, you should all know the sign. Oh, Florrie, got them all right. Excellent, Florrie. Well done. Okay, so remember, you should know the E already because we do these vowel sounds, don't we, for this sign language. And we have A, E, I, O, U. So there are vowels. All other letters are called consonants. Okay, so for the sign language for E, you just start at the beginning. That's an A, so your E is this one. Okay, A, E, I, O, U. So E is this one. All right, so that's the sign. It's quite useful, sign language, to remember your vowels anyway. Okay, because no words can be spelt without a vowel, except for when we use Y, which is a sort of cousin vowel that is sometimes used in words. So A, E, I, O, U, and Y. And then you shouldn't be able to find any words that are spelt without a vowel, one of those. Okay, so that's our spelling. That was our sound and letter. That was our sign. Let's do some words now. Can anybody give me some words with E in them? So we've got E, E, and E. So you can tell me any of those. Okay, so with this one, it's often the E sound. So if I think of beg, ba, e, g, ba, e, g, beg, and you can have egg, e, g, g, e, g. Okay, fed. So I fed my family. Ed, fed. You could have bed. 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 And remember, that's a good one for remembering your letter sounds when you're writing them. If you think of that as a bed, the b always goes as the head and the d always goes at the feet. So if you mix up your B's and D's, then that's a good one to remember. Okay, now Stephen, Ronan, Stephen and Ollie, you have used this sound. So it's E and A, which sometimes makes an E sound. So you've done P. Yeah, but it always has the A on, and you've done eat. So can you see how that's an E sound, even though it's an E and an A? Okay, so it's but it's really good. I was going to bring that up, so you've got in early. Elephant is a great one. So L, and that's got that F sound with PH, hasn't it? So elephant. Okay, P is a good one now. And also, we've got the letter P, which is just one P. P as in doing a we, or we. And then you've got P as in the vegetable P, which is the E-A-E sound. Oh, I just realised they don't show up. Let me just write those again. Sorry. They're a bit off my board, aren't they? Okay. So, yeah, so you've got P and P. Okay. Emu is a good one. So emu is actually an E as the sound E rather than e. So emu. Yeah, which is like an ostrich. Emu. Even. Good. Okay. Now, actually, even, I'm going to... No, I'm not. Egg. Yeah, egg. Okay. So good. Some excellent ones there. Perez. Ooh. So 15. Yes, we can write here. 15. Okay, and that's got that E, and that's that suffix we talk about, isn't it, for the root word. For the root word for 5 becomes fifth, and then you've got the teen as the suffix. Stephen, I was waiting for you, Stephen, to say your name. And actually, you're quite special because you're this one, which I'm going to write now. So this one, Stephen, so you've got there. Can you think of any other words that link with those? Stephen is supreme. So can you see how those two E's, our split digraph, also makes an E sound? Emily, Ollie, yeah, if we put Emily up here. Emily, so that's an F with a capital E because it's a name. Very good. Okay, here's a sentence already for Florrie. Even, everyone, else, elephant, each, and empties. Very good. There was, I don't think that was a sentence actually, sorry for it. It was lots of different words, wasn't it? So lots of words there. I'm thinking about a few more of these, which is exactly this word. See what I did there? Okay, these. Okay, subscribe. Now interestingly, the subscribe one would be this. So put an E on the end. So we know about this very important E, don't we? if you put an E on the end of things, it turns your vowel sounds into the word. So you have an I, which is short, and then you put an E on the end and it makes I. So yeah, E is a very, very important letter in that way. So yeah, subscribe. Okay, let's have a few more of these. Right, I'm going to do the EE and I'm going to give you a little quiz. So I'm going to write the letters and you can fill the E's in. Okay, and then we'll write some sentences. Just a few of these I thought would be fun. Okay, so here we go. This is the E, so I'm going to put the other letters in. So you can say them out loud. So we've got sh, something, p. Okay, and then stra, and I'll do 4. Qua, n, and oh, I know. Smelly. Oh, I nearly gave it away then. Okay. Good. Yeah. So we've got sheep. So sheep. We've got street. Stra-e-t. We've got queen. So we've got qua-e-n. And the last one. Ooh, smelly. Eat feet. Okay, good. So we've got a few es here. Egg, bed, and then we have to remember our supreme, and what other? Extreme is another one. So lots of ways of using that E sound. Okay, so we've got E and E, supreme, and also, as Ronan said, if you put an E on the end, it swaps out, it turns a short vowel, it and R, into the long one, I and U, and O is another one. Okay, so lots of ways of using the E sound. Let's come up with a sentence. So remember, you can use any E words and also any other conjunction words, like your sort of connecting words. You can draw your sentence, you can say it out loud, or you can write it. Up to you. Ah, look at this. Everyone eats eggs with even Stephen. Excellent. Very good, Ollie. And all the E's are used there except for with. So that's very impressive. Okay, if anybody puts another one up, I'll put it up on the screen. I'm going to think of one now. So, Supreme Leader Stephen was 14 and built a concrete egg. Full stop. Here's one. Stephen likes eggs and bacon with an exclamation mark. Excellent. Very good, Stephen. And you see Stephen's one of these E-E ones as well. So he's got a special E in his name. Excellent. Okay, you've all done really well with that. Any more sentences I'll put up, but I'm going to rub these out because it is now time to learn our 5 new tricky red words. So basically they're red words that we use a lot. So the red words are high frequency, i.e. we use them a lot in our language, but they're quite difficult to spell because they often don't hit the phonic sounds. Okay, so here are our new words. Oh, hang on, Isla. Let's do Isla's. Every elephant eats supreme peas. Oh, that's brilliant. Excellent. Well done. Lovely. Okay, so new words coming up. Number one. Number one is Wednesday. And again, remember February had a secret R in it. So it was February. This one, Wednesday. That's how you spell Wednesday. So we say Wednesday, but we spell it wed, as in a marriage, ness, n-s, and then the word day. So D-A-Y. So if I were you, when I'm remembering how to spell it, I put it into 3 syllables. So wed, ness, day, even though we say Wednesday. Okay, so often with spelling, it's useful to think when I'm spelling it, how does it spell? I can say it, even though I say it differently, I can write it like that. So Wednesday, Wednesday, that's the first one. And I'll test you on these again tomorrow, plus 5 more shuffled up. Okay, we've got another number. So the number is 8, which is the root word, and then it's got a suffix on the end. Okay, so it's 8, which is hard enough to spell as it is, because it's E-I-G-H-T, and then it's got the suffix. Oh, sorry, I was going to do a double T then. 18. Okay, and notice that you take off the T, so it's 18. So you don't put 2 T's in for 8 and teen. Oh, here's another one from Florrie. Look at that. The email from the elephant went to the English people. Love it. Number 3. Okay, so number 3 is another spelling lesson tomorrow. So it's a and then another. So another. Okay, and if you look at words in there, you can remember a, not her. So it's got 3 words in it, in those syllables, hasn't it? A, not her, a, not the. So you can remember it in that way, maybe, to spell. Number 4 is a month. Okay, so we've got a day and now we've got a month, and it's the month of, notice the capital, July. People often, so my name is Jules, and that's my shortened name, and my real name is Julie. And people would often spell Julie like that. And it's not surprising, because this Y here can be an E sound. So if you have Julie, so you've got Julie like that, and that makes the E sound. But this can also be either July, so Y can be an I sound, but it can also be an E sound. So July. Okay, and the last one, same as yesterday, it's 8. So we've got 18 and 8. Okay, so they're how you write numbers. So 8 is your root word, and then you add in teen, but you don't double up the T for 18. So remember those for tomorrow, and I will quiz you on those 5 plus 5 shuffled up from the last lessons. We've done 20 lessons so far, which is amazing. Got 6 letters left. I thought I'd show you the letters that we've got left of the alphabet. So we've just got those, and I've lost my P, so I've had to write it. Oh, how am I doing? There we go. So there are 6 letters. We've got 6 more lessons to finish off the alphabet, and then we'll start looking at some other spelling techniques. Okay, so we'll have 26 for all the different letter sounds, because there's 26. Okay, oh, Media's here. Hello. And you've done green. So yes, you've got the E sounds. Excellent stuff. Oh, well done. Okay, so quick roundup then, and then I will see you tomorrow. So remember that we've done the letter E. Capital looks very different, doesn't it, to the lowercase? And then you've got the sound E, and then you've got the sound E, and then you've also got this E split digraph one, like Supreme or Stephen. Okay, the sign is from the vowel sound, so you've got A, E, I, O, U. So it's E that we've been doing, and got one last sentence. I ate eggs for breakfast. So good, that was an S sound. Lovely stuff. Well done. So I'll see you tomorrow. Done really well today. We've got lots done, and we're really improving our spelling, everybody. So well done. See you tomorrow. Bye.